Global gaming revenues are booming, with mobile games surpassing $75 billion in annual revenue, which accounted for 43% of the global gaming market in 2020, source, Statista. While purchasing the game used to be the main monetization method of games, today, the reality is much different. Subscription services, paid downloads of additional content, microtransactions, mystery boxes containing in-game items and cosmetics are the main source of income for developers today. Not less astonishing is the development of the mobile app market. In 2020, global mobile app revenues amounted to over $581 billion, source, Statista. This is a tremendous six-fold increase from the year 2014, merely 6 years ago. It is projected that apps will close on $1 trillion in revenues via paid downloads and in-app advertising until 2025. Such unprecedented growth marks a clear trend: the future is mobile. Still, the industry is not without its flaws. A new blockchain project has decided to tackle these and combine the novel technology with one of the most rapidly expanding industries to become a trendsetter. Game Changer is a universal blockchain currency that can be used for cross-in-app purchases. The project simplifies microtransactions, adds a much higher degree of flexibility in spending virtual currencies, facilitates the creation and transfer of NFTs, and enables a wide array of additional monetization methods for both app users and app developers. The Game Changer project is one comprehensive ecosystem, which acts as an app store with multiple additional functionalities. App creators can exchange feedback with consumers more efficiently, which is particularly important in the context of games, where the community plays the most defining role whether a game becomes successful or not. With Game Changer, developers are able to create better products that fit the exact needs of players, which encourages higher spending through higher satisfaction. Universal Cross-Compatible Currency: a universal currency that is not reserved for use just within one specific mobile app or a game and can be transferred from one user to another, including cashed in for real money, means that users have a much wider scope of options in terms of how they decide to use their funds. There are many positive effects of such a scenario that result in a win-win situation for all stakeholder groups involved. First, through higher incentives to spend for in-app currency that they can easily cash back, app users and gamers are more inclined to deposit higher amounts, knowing that their funds are not irreversibly tied to the app they deposited them in. The availability of more funds is correlated with higher spending, which is in favor of the creators. For app developers, this means that the competition shifts to the fundamentals, namely, the end product itself and the value it brings to the user. What is more, they do not have to spend money on marketing anymore. The interests of Game Changer, the users and the creators are fully aligned, which means that the ecosystem itself takes over the popularization of the products it is offering. Lower marketing costs mean that more resources can be dedicated to creating a quality product. The Game Changer ecosystem will combine both in-house developed apps as well as products from third-party developers who meet the quality standards, much like the conditions on the App Store and Google Play, but with a much more generous and transparent fee structure. Second, the door to many further monetization methods becomes wide open. Players can earn real money while they are playing their favorite games or using apps they love. For example, in-app rewards can now be traded with other users or converted straight to real currency due to the transactional value they have. Non-fungible tokens (NFTs), non-fungible tokens, have become a new hot trend in the last months, with some tokens already being sold for millions of dollars. For those who are not familiar with the concept, NFTs are used to assign a monetary value to a digital asset. The Game Changer token enables the same concept. It can be used for the purchase and transfer of digital assets inside the ecosystem from one user to another, much like in an independent marketplace without any intermediaries. An example of this would be a scenario where a well-known streamer has acquired a certain in-game item, let's say a skin, which they can then make branded and then sell it to any other user for GC tokens. These tokens can then be exchanged for real money, giving players an additional way of monetization. The Game Changer project has already started the development of their first games. The German company has partnered up with an app development studio and the first prototype, an RPG adventure mobile game, has already been created. Many further apps are already in the making and others are planned to be released immediately when the